Okay, and you're gonna start in three, two, one.
What up,
Wha-
though?
What's the word?
Happy 313 day for those of y'all out in the city. It's episode 11 of the Location Podcast.
You
It's your
know the
boy, it's your
vibes.
boy Lex the Radical. I'm here with Groovy Armani,
Welcome to Groovy.
Sir.
Kid Rex.
Yeah,
You know, it's a nice day outside. But before we get into the bulk of our show, we want to take this time and we want to send prayers and thoughts to a good friend of the show, Lindell Reed. He passed away this week. I didn't get a chance to spend as much time with Lindell, but from the time that I did get to interact with him, he seemed like a real nice man, nice individual, real quiet. But you could just tell being around him, he had a very peaceful spirit. And I know
Definitely.
yeah,
Justin and Kane, you guys were real close with him. So I know like it's probably been tough for y'all, but I'll give y'all the space to share some words before we get started. But we just definitely want to send thoughts and prayers to Lindell's family, sending all love that we can from this show and this podcast. And definitely just want to continue to pray and just extend as much healing energy as we can.
Definitely.
seriously, man. Very, very sad moment in my life. Lindell was over here, you know what I'm saying, almost weekly, working on his shit, working on his music, going crazy. Like we sat here and we watched his progression, you know what I'm saying, as an artist and as a person, really, just coming in here learning, you know, doing the shit himself, man. He was just awesome person, and thoughts and prayers out to his family, man. My condolences.
Yeah. Definitely a young rock star, man. I'm glad I got to tell him how cold he was, how proud I am of him. That it was just crazy. Like just hearing that and I don't know, that's like the first time something like that happened to me where you got like a friend and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
y'all kind of close and everything, and then you never know, you just never know when you see somebody and that's the last time you see them,
Yeah, man.
and then you never know how much somebody is important to you
Mm-hmm.
until you get that call
Yeah,
or that text, and they
Yeah.
hit me real hard. I never thought about nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when shit like that happens, it's crazy, man. But he was definitely a young innovator. We definitely about to put this music out for him,
yeah. We got to
Mhm.
put on for him.
going crazy for him. So yeah, R.P. Lindell.
Rest in peace, Lindell Reed. And again, we want to send thoughts and prayers and condolences and love and all the positive energy we can to his family and the rest of his friends. And we just want to continue to do what we can to you know make sure his legacy lives on.
Definitely.
Love you, man.
So man, how y'all doing today? I don't know what it's like in the D right now. It's real sunny. It's real
It's
sunny over here.
It's
it
snowing.
snowed.
It snowed. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. It low key snowed like a little bit over the weekend, like a tad bit, like
I know y'all was
a
cold over
sprinkle.
there.
It was cold as fuck yesterday, and I was low key like, wow, really? Because I
Yeah,
had because I had to do a bunch of moving, because we
yeah,
just moved into this new apartment,
yeah,
and I like it was terrible, bro.
yeah. I bet.
I like moved. I basically moved all the shit out of the apartment, and like the room that we're in now, or the unit we're in now, is like on the top floor. It's like floor flights of steps.
That's
Oh
nothing.
no.
You sound like a baby. I used to work for Core Furniture for years. We did it rain, sleet, snow,
Yeah, but
no
you
elevators.
had help.
I help.
There's no elevators here.
Sometimes,
It was no
sometimes you
elevators.
might have to do it yourself. Imagine carrying a big ass headboard of
Yeah,
like 6, 7 flights of stairs, like
yeah.
no elevator,
It's
king
no
bed.
it's
Like
no
we was in the
elevators here.
trenches.
It
It's
was no
crazy.
elevators here.
It's
So,
That's
helpless.
and
sickening.
I've been doing it for like 3 days straight, like
Yeah,
nonstop.
good
So
workout.
yeah,
Yeah,
good workout. I feel like Jimmy Butler in the NBA Finals.
man. I hate
In the
moving.
bubble.
Yeah, you'd be surprised you don't realize how much shit you have until you got to move somewhere.
Yeah,
Right,
for sure.
man.
Yeah, but how y'all been, man? What's going on with y'all?
Shit, man. It's been the past few days have been a little hard, but
Yeah,
we trying to keep our heads up. We trying to push But just you know, it's hard. You know, shit like this is you don't expect nothing like that to happen.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
it definitely takes a toll on you.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
feel like no, go ahead.
go ahead. My fault. But yeah, I'm just like same way, but I'm just trying to keep my spirits up,
Yeah.
like just keep enjoying life, like keep living life. Cause like I said, you just never know, man. So you just gotta maintain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I feel it. It's stuff like this definitely makes you realize and just appreciate the life that you do have and understanding that life is short.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it's especially hard when it's a friend and it's a friend that's really close in age to you. Um
Mm-hmm.
I know like the first time that I lost a friend that was like close in age to me, I was in high school. His name was Cameron, and I actually no, I was in college. I was a sophomore in college. His name was Cameron, but we played lacrosse together.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember looking up on Twitter one day and seeing somebody tweet about it, and I had DM'd them, and I'm like, "You talking about
Yeah.
Uh, and they're like, "Yeah," and next thing I knew, I was at a funeral the next week.
Mm.
So I definitely can understand and empathize with just the loss of just like a friend and definitely somebody who's just one of your peers. It's never easy losing somebody like that, but
Yeah.
you know we just got to continue to live the life that we have and appreciate it. And like you said, Justin, just tell people, give people their flowers, while
Yeah.
they're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's important. Because I feel like a lot of times in society we don't do that as much as we need to.
Yeah.
So but let's get into this check-in question. So let me ask y'all, how good would you say you are at making new friends?
I think for me it's easy as hell, but it depends. You feel me? Like I don't got trust issues or nothing. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I feel like I'm seasoned. I'm a seasoned person to where I know like who you are. Like as soon as I see you, type
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know what you can contribute to my life. Not saying that I'm using you, but I know what you bring to my life. Whether it's a laugh, whether it's a hug, whether it's a hi, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I just know how to pick them, I guess, because I pick great friends, bro. I got great friends in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I know them since like first, second grade type shit. So it's like easy, easy money sniper.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on the person. I'm a really like open guy, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's easy for me to be like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, chop it up with somebody.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh, where that goes though is just like up to. I mean, it's also up to me, but also up to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like depending on like how you reach out, what you do for me in my life. None of that. It's not always got to have an angle,
Yeah.
to being your friend, but it's just I don't know. It just
Yeah.
depends on like how you precipitate the friendship type shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I guess I would say I'm good at making friends.
Precipitate.
I don't know.
Reciprocate.
Reciprocate.
Yeah.
Oh god. Fuck yeah. Could let it go. Could let it slide.
Like I was waiting.
We can just let the viewers, pick me on in their own cars. Y'all ain't gotta do it.
That's funny.
um
Yeah.
I'll say for me, it's never really been easy for me. Like I feel like I do like when I do make friends, I usually make like really good friends, like when we do become friends. But the reason why I brought this up for this check-in question is because this week it was my first time in a while, like talking to a stranger and like actually just having like a real conversation with like somebody that like I just met, like didn't know.
Right.
Um and like he was like one of the movers that was like helping us like move like a lot of the big shit from the other apartment. And so like we just got to talking, and it started with something small. Like I just asked him like how long he's been in Atlanta. He was like, I've been here like 9 years, but I'm from Jersey. And then I was like, oh shit, well I used to live in Jersey. And then that's just kind of how shit's like popped off, and we just started talking about a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we talked about was, you know, with this whole pandemic and everyone just being in the crib for a minute, it's kind of, and it's not, it might not be like this for everybody, but it's almost like we kind of got to readjust to like being out there and interacting with new people and meeting new people. You know, you kind of get comfortable with being in a bubble and being around the people that you with. And so even when it comes to not even just like talking to people for the sake of talking to people, but going out and just networking and you know, putting yourself out there, it's almost like we kind of got to readjust and relearn some things that, you know, prior to this we might not have really had to think about. Because, you know, he asked me like, you know, you do remember 2019? And it's like, I do, but only certain parts. Like anything like before 2020 kind of feels like a blur because life was just so different, you know? So yeah, so you know, for those of y'all that's listening that might be going through this and just readjusting, just understanding, you know, life is gonna go on whether or not you get out the house or not, whether or not you talk to somebody new. So, you know, might as well find a way to break out that shell, break out that comfort zone, and just, you know, continue to press forward and, you know, do the things that you need to do in order to get by, you know?
For sure.
Yes, sir.
It's a
Yes,
crazy
sir.
ass world out here.
Yes, sir. All right, Kane. What we got? What we got lined up? Actually, no. I know what we got. I know what we got going on. I
What's
already
up?
know. I already know. Listen. So Justin had Justin had the timeline lit up about his takes on, you know, who's the new Jay-Z, the new Ye.
Yeah.
But in the midst of this, you know, me and Kane, we over here, we in the group chat, we getting called old heads for, you
Old
know,
as hell.
we getting called. Listen, we getting called old heads because we don't feel like NBA YoungBoy and Jay-Z. I mean, NBA YoungBoy and the Baby are the new Kanye and Jay-Z. And I'm gonna just say this. So, and Justin has said this. I don't know if y'all go back and listen to other episodes where he talk about the Baby and NBA YoungBoy. He said, he was like, I be around young niggas that look at YoungBoy and the Baby and Dirk like
I do.
that's some old head shit. That's some old head shit.
Yeah.
The old heads be like, I be around the young niggas and the young niggas be talking and they be saying,
that's not some old head shit.
No, Justin, you were old head in denial. We try to tell you.
Listen.
Black and Miles in
Y'all old heads
denial.
because y'all still holding on to 2011.
No, that's not
Let
what it
it
is.
go.
That's not what it is.
Let it go.
This what I'm gonna tell you what it is for me. I don't think that NBA YoungBoy and the Baby are the new Kanye and Jay-Z because they are NBA YoungBoy and the Baby. There's only one Kanye. It's only one Jay-Z. So it's no next. It's no. They are Kanye and Jay-Z, and the Baby and NBA YoungBoy are
No, you're not about to
who they are.
politify it.
I'm
not about to politify it.
I'm not politifying nothing. It is what it is.
How it goes.
It is what it is.
In 2011, right? Who was the most controversial artist? Who was the biggest artist at that time?
Kanye.
Like some of the biggest artists, Kanye and Jay-Z. Don't forget about Jay-Z.
Kanye's still controversial.
Listen. Now, in 2022, who are some of the biggest artists, rap, whatever artists, period, in the world right now? The Baby and NBA YoungBoy. There's no debate. You said who?
Lil Durk.
We'll put Lil Durk up there, but do Lil Durk got Grammys?
Gunna, Young Thug, bro. You missing? I would if you say Young Thug, I would say Young Thug before the Baby NBA YoungBoy.
Hold on. Lil Baby has 28 million Spotify listeners a month. The Baby has 40. Yo man's Lil Durk has 18 million Spotify listeners a month. The Baby 40 million. The Baby 2 diamond records. You know how many albums? You know how many records you gotta sell to get a diamond? a diamond record, bro. We going past platinum multiple times.
So you're
Twice.
saying numbers? You're just giving me numbers. What
Twice.
about
Not
impact?
even listen. This just feeds into it. Then you feel me? The baby controversial, YoungBoy controversial, always getting talked about. That's all these niggas watch on YouTube is YoungBoy videos. The baby everywhere. Niggas tried to cancel him, still bounce back crazy like Kanye. You feel me? Then, not to mention that just put more fuel into the fire. Kyrie.
I know he was gonna bring this up.
Kyrie dropped 50 points,
Gave
shooting
it.
75% from the field. The only person to ever do that other than Kyrie Irving is Michael Jordan. And after that game, who did he get a jersey to? Who did he get that 50.75% jersey to? Was it Lil Durk? Was it Lil Baby?
Fuck out of here.
They wasn't at the game.
It was the baby.
They wasn't at the game.
Are
the baby.
Are you done?
It was the baby. He could have hung that jersey up.
Look, bro.
They could have put it in a Hall of Fame.
Niggas get jerseys all the time after the game. What do you mean?
All right, keep going.
So
DC Young Fly just got Trae Young jersey.
So you saying the music on the same level?
I mean, I wouldn't say that sonically, but the sales is proving it.
So we just going off numbers.
We
can go off numbers. We can go off energy.
Bro, what about impact? Because Jay-Z and Kanye both impacted the culture.
What you think YoungBoy and the baby doing?
I don't think they're impacting the culture. I think
NBA they're impacting the culture.
They're
impacting the culture.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's on the same level.
Not to the same level as Jay-Z. We're talking about 40-40 Club. We're talking about Brooklyn Nets, Jay-Z. We're talking about Yeezy brand Kanye.
Yes, but these
we talking about graduation Kanye, 808s and heartbreak.
Okay, I get that. But at that time, what age was Jay-Z doing that at? You feel me? They was going dumb at what, 40, 35? These niggas is like 22 and fucking 24, 25. The baby is
not the baby is like close to 30. The baby is close to 30. He might even be 30,
but he's not 35.
Okay,
not 40.
Impact wise, bro, they're not doing the same things that Kanye and Jay-Z were doing. Like culture wise, they were doing things to progress the culture forward. Just because the nigga is controversial, don't make it.
I get that, and I also feel like he also meant two of the biggest artists in the culture at the same time coming together to do a joint album. Like, you feel me? Like,
it's been done.
But I'm talking about, it's been done by who?
Did that album go diamond that they did together? Since you doing numbers,
Watch the Throne did it?
No, I'm asking you, did that album with NBA YoungBoy and
just
the baby
came out? It came.
Okay, where's bro? When niggas dropped Watch the Throne
11 years ago.
When niggas dropped Watch the Throne, niggas was on tour. Niggas was going crazy over that shit. Bro, you can't tell me they gave us
diamond yet.
Did this album come out already?
Yeah.
The baby and YoungBoy's album?
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing.
That's because you ain't looking for it.
Okay, and there's a point. Everybody heard the Watch the Throne album. Everybody heard that.
Everybody heard it.
We didn't have to look for it because it was there. Niggas in Paris was there.
Listen,
I didn't even know the name of it. What's the name of this album?
Was there.
What's the name of it?
I remember watching the college whatchamacallit when Tyrann Mathieu was the honey badger, and the nigga was getting interceptions, and then when they go to transition to the commercial, they got Who Gonna Stop Me playing in the background.
That's cool. That's cool in 2011.
This shit was everywhere. That's my point.
Who gonna stop me right now?
Point. That's my point. Impact.
Who gonna?
I'll give you this. It's been times where I've been watching the NBA and they had Masterpiece playing in the background. Cool, but that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing as Watch the Throne Impact. Jay-Z,
you old head.
No, it's not old head. It's not old head. Cause I tweeted, I was like, listen, give me your top 5 rappers that was born in the 1990s. I could name you a bunch of rappers that was born in the 90s Tyler should be up there. Like, if anything, Tyler is the next is the Kanye-esque. Look at his impact. Look at what he did. I just seen a tweet from one of my friends that's like, yo, like Tyler influenced me so much. I like made my album cover like inspired by that. That's impact.
Bro,
Nobody's doing that.
Tyler time passed. He came
Bro,
out in 2010.
Tyler time is now. Tyler at his peak. He just dropped one of the greatest albums of all time. Bro,
Yeah,
hold on.
Bro, listen. You can't tell me a nigga that's 35 that's riding BMX bikes is about to buy the Barclays.
You're not about to sit here and disrespect this man Tyler. This man Tyler is selling out arenas right now, bro. Yeah. He's selling out arenas by himself.
The baby is too.
Bro, stop it.
Young boy will once he get off house arrest. The baby's selling out arenas.
Stop it. Stop it.
I just watched the interview with the baby. I just watched the interview with the baby where he said when he did that whole little homophobic scene or whatever.
Jay-Z and Kanye would
30 million.
Jay-Z and Kanye would never, by the way. They would never.
Never what?
Say the shit that the baby said. They would
Kanye
never.
said slavery was a choice.
Okay, and you know what bro, listen.
He's got a point.
He said that after he made all this impact. So the legacy was already built. This nigga he's on a crash course to tarnish it. So that's something completely different. The legacy was already built. The foundation, the Uzis, the Cardis, the Drakes, they was all out saying, yo, Kanye influenced me. There's nobody, bro. You're not about to do this. I'm not about to.
Wait.
You gonna look back at this?
I want to know.
Go ahead.
Name 5 artists or rappers that are more influential than Young Boy and the Baby.
Young Thug, Tyler the Creator, Travis Scott. Let me think. And I feel like those are heavy hitters. Yeah. And you said what else is the criteria you said?
Hey, and it was a simple question.
It was no criteria.
They just got to be more influential. Drake more influential.
Drake,
Drake been out since 2008.
Okay,
same with Tyler the Creator.
That's why I asked you what the criteria was.
Okay.
Same with Tyler the Creator.
Migos, come on.
Stop.
Migos kind of old too now.
They not kind of old, bro.
I'm trying to bring y'all to my point.
Migos been out,
bro. I just gave you 3. I just gave you 3.
Okay.
You comparing niggas from 20.
I mean, Travis has kind of been out already too, though.
Bro, y'all,
thank you.
Y'all shifting the goalposts now. Y'all shifting the goalposts.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to,
So you have to be around for a little bit to even have some type of impact. You can't just make an impact when you've been around for
Young Boy been around for like 2-3 years, right?
Okay,
4 years.
I would say about four.
Cardi is more influential. Cardi literally have niggas sounding like him.
You had to dig out your hat for that one.
Bro, Lil Uzi. I just gave you 5 right there. I gave you Cardi. I gave you Uzi. I gave you Travis. I gave you Young Thug.
Those are too.
Juice, bro, X, bro. Come on, it's so many other artists that's more influential than them right now. Not saying that they're not big. Not saying that they're not like mega stars right now. What I'm saying is, what you're saying, Kanye and Jay-Z, those are 2 of the most influential rappers in the game.
At that time.
No, ever, period. Not at that time.
Time.
No, as of today, 2022.
They more influential now.
They were influential then, and they're influential now.
Niggas in the hood is not listening to Jay-Z.
Because he's on the other shit. They watching his basketball team play and drop fucking 100 points on the Sixers.
What team? He sold that team.
Brooklyn Nets. It don't matter.
He sold it.
Bro. We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. We're not getting into semantics. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh, niggas not listening to Kanye in the hood. They buying his shoes. They rocking Yeezys.
He not lying.
They is. I'm rocking
Yeezys. You got Yeezys, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't got NBA YoungBoys on.
He ain't got them yet.
It don't matter.
Yeah, that's because he's been in the game
It
for
don't matter.
2-3 years.
It don't matter. This man Kanye had Red Octobers before he even had the Yeezy. He had the Yeezy ones. Niggas was wearing the Yeezy. Bro, come on, bro.
He had Red October's
Come on,
10
bro.
years in the game.
Come on,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Come on, bro.
You bringing
Come
up
on, bro.
accolades that they had
Come
10,
on,
15
bro.
years in.
Bro, but because of what you're saying, listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying, bro. Listen to what you're saying.
You're bringing up
When
accolades.
When Kanye dropped College Dropout, late registration, niggas was like, damn, this nigga chopping up soul samples and he changing the pitch. Niggas didn't do that, bro. That was influential. That was impactful. He changed the way niggas produced. Niggas was producing like off of,
that was in 96.
bro.
I'm talking about,
bro. He keeps changing the goalposts every time. You telling me what a nigga did in his 20s was influential. You telling me what a nigga didn't do in his 30s was influential. So you telling me it don't matter what what's the greatest skill?
All right, listen, I'm about to bring it up. Listen. I'm talking about timeline, bro. Kanye popped 98. Hold on, listen. Kanye popped in 2000? When the Red Octobers come out? 2010? How many years is that, Kane? You could count. That's 10. I'm telling you, the baby and Youngboy only been out for a couple years. I'm saying, yes, they didn't look. Yes, they haven't did all this yet.
Bro,
but we got to get them the same grace that we gave the Kanye.
They're not, bro. No.
Hey, listen.
NBA
you can't count the younger generation.
I'm not doing that, bro. Bro, you're missing what I'm saying.
You're saying that.
I'm just saying
you're kind of contradicting yourself a little bit.
Who, me or Justin?
No, Justin.
Thank you.
Because you like, yeah, they like the new Kanye and Jay-Z, but we got to give them like 10 more years.
No, I'm saying, y'all gave Kanye and them all that time, but it's like they going this crazy right now.
They're going crazy, but I'm saying, but we're not, bro. This is the thing.
Jay-Z didn't pop 2 years into his career,
bro. But people jumping, bro. This is the thing. People be jumping the gun when it comes to anything. An album come out, and they be like, "This shit a classic, bro." Let this shit marinate. Let this shit breathe.
Old head alert. That's
not old head alert. No,
listen. Hold on. Bro, when I used to be at work,
bro, nigga, Michael Jackson dropped off the wall, and niggas did not fuck with him, but he was still the GOAT. The nigga dropped Thriller. They like, oh, this nigga the GOAT. So no, that's how classics work. Niggas don't just think shit classic off the rip. Niggas don't just become legends off the rip. It take time. You talking about the greatest?
How much time? 10 years?
Yes, because that's what you got to do to be a GOAT. That's what you got to do to be a legend. You got to have a high.
You sound like Ebro.
No, I sound like a nigga with some common sense because that's what happens. A nigga drop one mixtape, this shit make 1 billion streams on Spotify, and they be like the nigga a legend. And then the next year he don't drop shit, and then we say what? What do we say? He
fell off.
Okay, so which one is it? Do the nigga gotta drop an album every year to be the GOAT? Or do he gotta drop shit that we live with for the rest of our life and drop maybe 4 or 5 albums like Kendrick and he the GOAT? Which one is it? Which one do y'all want? Everybody want to pick and choose what makes
I don't want the fast food music.
Thank you. Everybody want to pick and choose. They want to move the goalposts. Oh, well, this
So are y'all saying Youngboy and the baby making fast food music because it don't relate to y'all?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what we're saying. This is what I'm saying about NBA Youngboy and the baby. Right now, it's too early to be like, oh, they're the next Jay, they're the next Jay. Because look at what Jay and Ye have done. Jay been out since the 90s. Ye been out since the early 2000s. It's 2022. These niggas are still relevant. So that case can be made in, I'll say, maybe the next 10 years if the baby and NBA Youngboy are still as hot as they are now in the next 10 years. Can we say they're the hottest rappers out right now? Yes. Can we say that they're big stars? Yes. But to say that they're the next Kanye and Jay-Z, we don't know that. We don't have a crystal ball to see in the future to see if these niggas are relevant 10 years from now. So just let these niggas be who they are in the moment. That's my whole point. Let NBA Youngboy be NBA Youngboy in the now. Let the baby be the baby in the now. Now somebody like Tyler been around for a minute. So now we can say, well, let's see what this nigga did. He done dropped a bunch of classic albums. He got a clothing line.
No, he didn't.
Bro, yes, bro, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm
No,
not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing this. I took my medication today. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
What's his most classic
What you
album?
listening to? Lotus? Flower Bomb? Ain't that what it's called?
No,
Bro, what? No, that's a Wale, bro.
Wale.
See,
You talking about Flower Boy?
talking about Flower Boy.
Way worse.
He dropped Flower Boy.
You
He dropped
should've picked.
Igor. He dropped Call Me If You're Lost. Like, bro, stop
That's the
playing
best
with
one.
me. Stop
Call Me
playing
If
with
You're
me.
Lost to me is his best one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Igor is like the masses' favorite. That's
Yes.
what everyone would say his classic is.
Yeah.
I disagree. That album was all right to me.
Like, you can't deny this man's talent. Like, regardless
But
of what
no,
you think.
he's very talented.
Yeah, he's very talented. I ain't say that.
But he's also a producer. Like, and that's another thing. Kanye didn't just rap. The nigga produced. The nigga made beats. It's like when you say that, niggas gotta bring more to the table than just I rap. Not saying that they not on some other shit or they won't be on some other shit.
No, they don't. Because Michael Jackson didn't even produce.
Bro, stop.
So
Just
you
listen.
can't even say
Just
that.
listen. I'm not talking about Michael Jackson.
Right or wrong?
I'm not, bro. Kane, when did I?
You just said Michael Jackson a goat.
Kane, wasn't the argument Kanye and Jay-Z? So Michael Jackson don't have shit to do with this with this conversation. The only reason the only reason I brought Michael Jackson up is the fact that people like to move the goalposts when it talks about what's classic and what's not classic. That's my whole point.
Saying, they don't gotta do all this to be a goat.
Justin, you changing the conversation. You said that the next Gaye and Kanye. That is the conversation.
That's a part of my conversation.
No, that's not what you said.
Which is why I brought Michael Jackson up. You don't have to do all this to be a goat. Did Michael Jackson have a clothing line? Did he have a shoe?
Yeah, video game.
He had okay, cool. But we know him.
He did have a video game, and here we go. Justin, you moving the goalpost, and you know you moving the goalpost.
Okay, so I feel like all we can take from this today, ladies and gentlemen, is let the artists be the artists they are.
And respect the new generation.
We gotta respect the new gen. We not gonna compare them yet.
Thank you. I respect the new generation. I just named a bunch of niggas that I respect, and that's the niggas that I feel like is impactful and is influential. But it's a ton of other niggas. So it's not a conversation of, the new generation don't got this, don't got that. I'm saying it's too early to compare these niggas to niggas that are ghosts. Just let them be who they are now.
Also, all subjective and very opinionated. So we'll never truly know. That was fun though.
Yeah. What we got next, man?
Was not fun. Is Chris Brown got alleged, accusers of rape. They're threatening a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Chris Brown shares texts and voice messages from these accusers. He pulled the receipts up. This is crazy.
Yeah. Me and Britt were talking about this, and we both agreed that well, for one thing, for people that act, for women especially that deal with abusers and have been in these situations in real life, like really have gone through this, like this is something that hurts them, because it's already this thing where a lot of people don't like to believe the woman that's coming forward and saying, this person, like abused me, this person, took advantage of me. Like a lot of times, like people don't believe them. In a situation like this where it's made up, it makes it that much harder for the real victims to get some real justice. And then on the other side too, with Chris Brown, it's like, this is like basically like defamation of character, in a sense where it's like you're putting something like this on somebody that could potentially like impact their career, impact their livelihood,
especially a known abuser.
And the thing I was like, she's taking advantage of the public's perception of Chris Brown, because the whole shit that happened with Rihanna, like she moved on from it, but people still like are feel away about it, and it's like she's taking advantage of that and putting him in a situation to where like what he did with Rihanna, like he over here abusing women again, and it's like, I feel like that's fucked up. And it's like, you know, there should be some type of justice that can be put in place for people who make these false allegations and do, like, they should see some type of time, or at least they should get like a real hefty fine for doing this shit. Because just being able to say, oh well, this nigga, you know, abused me, this nigga raped me, and that never happened, and then just to be able to walk away scot-free, I just feel like that's not right.
That is evil.
Yeah, that shit is evil.
It's a very evil thing to do. These texts, you talking about missing you. You're honestly the best. I don't know if this is sex, dick I've ever had. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what it says.
We get
I don't know what it says. They bleeping shit out. We don't get the full message. Why are you playing with me? She sent him a voice message. I'm sorry for that, y'all. Yeah. She sent him a voice message. Hold on.
He wasn't even responding to half of her text.
He's not.
Like, he literally just like smashed and ghosted her.
She was like, "You're the best I've ever had in my life." What? Nah, but you're accusing him of rape. This is fucked up, man.
Yeah. So we got to do better as a society, man. Like,
yeah. And then also, you know, they were saying, you know, Chris Brown, he just gotta be smarter with the people that he.
Yeah, man.
But I feel like at that level, sometimes it's hard too. You know what I mean? We saw Drake, you know, he been around for a minute, so he kind of know how to. Well, he got caught up too, but still, you know, it's like it's crazy out here for a lot of these famous dudes out here.
Yeah, man. I can't even imagine the shit they gotta go through, the loops,
the
hoops.
Yeah, it's never as simple as it is for everyday people, but nonetheless, you know, like I said, this is not a positive step forward for people who are going through, you know, being sexually abused, and not, you know, just people not being able to believe them because of stories like this. So you know, I hope that this, for anybody that is going through this, that this doesn't discourage them from coming forward, because at the end of the day, you know, the better, the more that you're in a space to be able to come forward and be able to get justice, the better off things would be. But I understand, you know, it's not always black and white for some people, but you know, I just hope that this doesn't discourage those that are going through that situation, because at the end of the day, you don't deserve it. You know, nobody does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nets at Sixers. Clamps. That's all I gotta say.
I texted y'all. I said they clamping James Harden up right now.
Yeah.
Man.
That don't mean nothing.
It means a lot. Because you was talking all that. Oh,
he said, where did James Harden haters at?
Where did James Harden?
I knew the Nets was going.
You real timid.
I knew the Nets was going to win.
You knew it?
Yeah, I betted on it.
Oh, by the way, how did the parlay go? I saw the.
Man, so I betted $1 for an 11-leg parlay for $3,000, and I was 3 games away, and I cashed out. I had one more game that night. I had 2 games the next day. The game before I cashed out, I was like, you know, I'm gonna just cash out. I don't know if the Warriors gonna beat the Nuggets. Cashed out at $53. Woke up, the Warriors beat the Nuggets.
Wow.
I only got a cash out of $53 from $1. I could have had a couple hundred, maybe even 1,000. So I would have waited one more game.
It's sickening. I know you was disgusted.
It's okay. I'm gonna be back. I know the secret recipe.
That part. See, I'm low-key glad that I'm down here and I can't do parlays, because that should be like, once you get into it and you hit a couple times,
can't get out.
Man, yeah. It's like,
I be seeing the parlay group chat. Niggas be like doing this shit.
You gotta do it right now. This is the best time to do it because it's March Madness. There's so many games going on. You could just add regular ass games to your parlay, guaranteed games. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's real easy.
I've been putting some cheese on there. Haven't won though. Klay Thompson wanted to go crazy yesterday. Out of all days, I bet for him to, you know, get less than 20.
Yeah.
That man dropped 28 or something like that.
This
He had
man,
a great game.
back in rare form.
I love it though. This is what I get for betting against him.
Yeah, so you can't. It's some guys you can't bet against in the game. You know,
Yeah,
LeBron, man, dropped a 50 piece,
man. Yeah, he did.
and
Twice
twice.
in 1 week.
Damn.
This man is unreal. Y'all better
He's the,
all y'all LeBron haters. Y'all better recognize greatness.
he's the NBA leading scorer right now at 29 points a game.
He's like what? He's
At
36, 37.
37.
I think he win MVP.
He could.
Yeah.
I mean, not with that team though.
Yeah, no. If the Lakers don't make it in the playoffs, then you
Yeah,
can
it's
forget
bad.
about that. Yeah.
I don't think it's not looking good for them.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed Ben Simmons ain't he ain't want the smoke.
Typical.
He ain't want
He's
to
a bum.
he
No, he's not a bum. He's not a bum. He's dealing with mental illness, but everybody go through something.
I feel that.
You gotta be mentally prepared to step back out there, do what you love to do. You gotta re-love it again. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying? You gotta-
Like, what you mean? He nervous to go out there?
I don't know, like he just dealing with mental problems. He don't want to play the game right now, I guess. Like,
What?
He can just do that.
I guess.
He just be like, yeah, I'm not really like in the right
Yeah.
mindset, but still, I'm in this contract.
That's nuts. He better listen. He better find a way to get in the court for Brooklyn start booing him.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
he for sure collecting them game checks.
At this point, it's like the Nets got a cone for James Harden and they doing better.
Yeah, I mean we'll see. I'm excited to see the playoffs. I mean, listen, I know that they I was watching the game and announcers were saying because they lost like other players like Seth Curry.
Mm-hmm.
The Sixers just been having a lot of trouble shooting on the outside, and I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Like you can't that's the way that the game is played now. Like James Harden can go to the paint. He can go get and ones and he can dish it to Embiid all game. But at some point, you're gonna need to spark that three up a couple times to break away, get them runs, especially in the fourth quarter, last 3-4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes. But KD, he was like, we ran them.
I'm dead.
we ran them. They wasn't able to keep up with us.
Up. And he called old dude too small. Is that the same game?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I just seen a clip of KD calling somebody too small. Like he hit a crazy three in somebody's face. He was like, "You too small. Like you too tiny." I was like, "Damn."
No, KD, he be getting real disrespectful, but I love it though. I love the energy.
I love to see it.
For real.
I love to see it.
Very disrespectful, but they gonna be racking up them wins.
All right.
Well, I'll say this: it's almost that time. Fantasy basketball playoff season coming.
Oh God,
I see y'all at the bottom of the bracket. I'm not even worried about y'all right now.
you funny as hell.
All right.
It's coming though, so it's y'all
Wait,
been
when is
talking
the playoffs?
next
This week,
tomorrow. This is the last night for regular season, and then tomorrow it's no more excuses. It's no more.
What's the winning prize?
We gotta work that out because niggas still ain't put in on the pot. So
Oh yeah, we do got a pot. Okay, I got you.
Niggas
That's
might
what we doing.
the winning prize might be. I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll see.
A firm handshake from
An
the commissioner.
Instagram shout out. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man. So yeah, all that the regular season don't matter. It's when the playoffs here.
Yeah,
Right.
It's here, and I'll be watching. I see y'all teams. I see how y'all doing. I say, oh, okay.
Yeah, we gonna see what happens.
Oh, also speaking of fantasy basketball, shout out. I saw this on Twitter. Shout out to the WNBA. They are bringing fantasy basketball to ESPN. So
Okay.
Oh wow.
I'm definitely about to fuck with it. I'm about to,
Yeah.
we got to support the WNBA however we can,
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm definitely I might get my little league started, I might hop in a couple leagues,
Okay.
see what it's hitting on. I I got my eyes on a couple prospects. You know, I'm trying to get Liz Cambage on squad. You know
Just more leagues for you to lose in.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
I wouldn't talk if I was y'all. Are y'all even 50 like 500% on the in the win? Like I don't.
I am.
I haven't seen that. I haven't
Nah,
seen.
you can be because I got more wins than you.
I'm half and half. That's 500.
It sounds like mid to me.
Yeah,
But it's also the regular season, so these
And, there, and,
playoffs,
there, and y'all heard it now. So when we come here next Sunday, and if Kane
they're
not
gonna
in
hear
the
me
if Kane not in the
cheering.
second round, then y'all know it was all talk.
Wow, just wait, y'all.
So we'll see.
So just like how I'm racking up them wins on fantasy, Dirk out here talking about how these girls racking up they body count.
I'll like to say this.
What do you got to say?
With body counts, I don't think it's just a women thing. You feel me? I feel like it could be like a man and woman thing. I know me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know I wasn't out here just hack a shacking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wouldn't personally look for somebody who is out there doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And this all comes down to preference, and it can be for men and women. I think a lot of people was making a big deal because he was saying it about women, but women could damn near say the same thing. Like, I don't like niggas to be out here, blah, blah, blah. It's not really like a gender thing for real. It's just a people thing.
Preference.
See, I feel like the people that got triggered were the hoes. The hoes that's in denial because the ones that really live that shit and they own that shit and they accept it, they don't care.
They're not worried.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like at the end of the day, like if we being real, you can only men and women, you can only keep that up for so long. You can only be a hoe for so long.
Yeah.
At some point, something's got to give.
You gotta hang it up.
Otherwise, you're gonna be looking like Jordan on the Wizards.
Yeah. He dropped 50 on the Wizards.
He did.
Don't
He
do
did.
that.
No. I mean, look, that don't mean that they can't get it. They can't, but it's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna be.
Yeah.
Them commercials not gonna be coming out the same.
Yeah.
I feel like the older you get, the less that matters to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you just find like a down person who who really rock with you, like that really shouldn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah. And
as long as you ain't got no STDs to give me, you know what I'm saying, or if you do have them, you're open about it.
Yeah.
That would be the the worst case scenario of that, but it really shouldn't matter.
You're right. At the end of the day, like we all adults.
Yeah, like how you gonna be 30 years old? Like, so what's your body count?
Like, and I guess I could see how like in like high school, even like college years, you might be on that just because those are the years where people be reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are the years where people be
sexually explorative.
Yeah,
if that's a word.
So you just want to know like, okay, like are you in control of this shit or are you really just out here like wilding? So I get it, but like I said, the people that really felt the way about it, some of y'all are in denial. Yeah. Or some of y'all want to be hoes, but y'all scared to be because y'all afraid of what other people would think if they knew how you was getting down. Because the crazy thing about the internet and the timeline, it'll expose some insecurities in you that you didn't know that you had. Because you see something and it triggers you, be like, and it's like, that's what that is.
Struck a chord in me.
Chord. Because if it don't, because like Britt has said, if it don't apply, let it fly. That's what she be saying, and that's true. If it don't apply, let it fly. But some of y'all on Twitter, that should apply heavy. But listen, y'all, at the end of the day, we just gotta love each other. Body counts, whether it's 1 or 100. You know what the body count, the main body count that counts, the main thing that really counts is how much you love yourself.
How much you love your own body.
You love your own body, and it's only one body count that matters, and that's the body count that matters.
These are all facts though.
These are all
We're
facts.
laughing. We're laughing, but it's serious.
It's serious stuff. Love yourself. Love your body because you only get one,
You only get one, guys.
and then after that, you're done. The Groovy Man is back,
Just in time.
just in time.
Okay, I had to check on the corned beef.
Are you good? I'm sick. I'm not there because when you was like describing that shit earlier today, that shit was making me hungry as fuck. I'm like,
Yeah. I went down. I seasoned it up real good and all that.
I remember
Need that.
I went to the Asian corned beef spot on Gratiot for the first time like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Shit changed my life.
It's definitely a life changer.
That shit changed
It's
my
so
fucking
good.
life.
And then the sauce that they got with it is
Man.
The yum yum.
Oh, that shit goes down.
Yeah.
All right, what we got? What we got next on the topic?
So we got no more topics. It's the only time for games.
Oh, it's game time.
It's game time.
Game time, baby.
Culture shock time. You know what I'm saying? Last game we did, we threw Groovy in the ring. Now, niggas,
Yes,
I'm about to get in the ring. I'm about to see what's up.
Yeah.
We doing this or that.
Doing this or that.
Okay.
It's
Special edition.
Special edition. It's 313 day. So we had to trickle into Detroit artists.
Okay.
And it's not going to be song based.
Okay.
This is the twist. It's going to be dun 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 artist based.
Artist based. Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
So I gotta pick between the artists.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So you want to ask the first one?
Yeah, I can ask the first one. Let's see. All right, so the first one, we gonna hit you hard, because we ain't soft over here.
Wait, who's judging? Kane, you judging?
We gonna take turns judging.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll read it, I'll judge.
Yeah, type it.
Okay, I bet.
All right. So the first one is Cash Doll or Dej Low.
I'm gonna go ahead.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Dej Loaf.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like people sleep on Dej Loaf, and I feel like low key, like a lot of people be biting her sound. Like I feel like a lot of people be biting her sound.
I feel it.
One of the homies, Derek Shorter, also produced for her. So shout out to him. Shout out to Dej Loaf.
Shout out to Derek.
But what?
Yeah. You guys gonna say Cash though?
The queen of the city.
I mean, yeah.
I respect Cash Doll, but I vibe with the Dej Loaf.
That's what I'm saying. I vibe with the Dej Loaf.
Name 5. Okay, we ain't gonna do that.
All right, so you got the ding on that one.
Bet.
So you got that one right. All right, so question 2. Stevie Wonder or Marvin Gaye?
Oh, you hit me with the old head shit.
Yeah.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder Boulevard.
I knew he was gonna pick Stevie. Yeah.
He got like some of the best like songs like ever. Like
and what do Marvin Gaye got?
So do Marvin.
I didn't say that he don't. I'm just saying like Stevie Wonder, like his songs, like they live in a special place like in my life. Same with Marvin Gaye, because like I grew up listening to both. Like Motown was like in my house like heavy, but like I Just Called to Say I Love You, like Superstitious, like
I feel it.
Them songs, like they automatically put me like in a space as soon as I hear him. Like not saying that Marvin Gaye like don't, but with Stevie Wonder, like I hear any one of them, like any song from Stevie Wonder, I'm automatically like back to being like a kid.
Yeah.
So what you think? Did he get that right?
I would say yeah. That was a good explanation.
Y'all hit me with the old school shit. Okay, yeah. I like it.
We got a new school one.
Okay.
All right, so we got T Grizzly.
Okay.
Versus 4-2 Doug.
I knew he was gonna say 42 Doug.
It's 4-2.
It's 4-2?
It's 4-2.
It's not 42?
Yeah, it's 4-2.
I'm not gonna.
That's his crew. That's his, you feel me?
I'm not gonna lie. I low key fuck with both. I haven't heard like nothing new from T Grizzly in a minute though. I'm gonna low key say 4-2 Doug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go because I feel like people sleep on him, and he low key like, especially after hearing him on the Tyler album. Like I feel like he could really like slide on like a bunch of different like types of like tracks. Like I think he did a track with Marshmello too, and I think like Marshmello like EDM producer. So
okay,
I feel like
yeah, he very versatile.
He might be the next Kanye.
See, there you go. Did I get that one right?
Yeah, you got it right.
Bet,
You got
bet.
it right. I'll give you that one. Okay, the next one. This is the heavy hitters.
Okay.
This is Big Sean or Eminem.
I think I'm ready to jump out the window.
From this question?
That's so crazy.
Big Sean?
This is a tough.
Ladies,
it's hard.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say Sean, bro.
Did Eminem influence you to rap?
I listen to Sean more now though. And I remember and the thing was I was like when I first got hip to Eminem, like he had like basically gone through like all the classic albums already. So like he had gone through like Eminem Show, Marshall Mathers LP, Slim Shady LP. Like when I got hip to Eminem, it was like just like after or just before he dropped the like Curtain Call shit, which wasn't really like an album, it was like a greatest hits thing. So like I went back and I listened to all those albums, but with Big Sean, I was listening to all the Finally Famous mixtapes, and then I was like listening to Big Sean like on his like trajectory to like where he's at now. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Sean.
Okay, I'll say you right on that one.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, there is no right or wrong answer on these questions, but we are.
They're judging.
We're judging him based on the answer and our opinions, how we feel personally. So, so don't be on like writing us in like, what the fuck? What you mean, bro? It's just opinions.
It's all subjective, like Kanye said. It's subjective.
All subjective. All right. So the next one, we got Sada Baby or Babyface Ray.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah, we come at you with the hard ones. Pause.
Cause I know you will. Oh damn. Okay. Damn. Bro.
I know you will.
Damn. Like I've been playing this Babyface Ray album nonstop, bro. I've been playing this shit nonstop.
It's cut. You gotta hear Bartier Bounty 3 though.
I do have to hear, but I love Sada Baby's versatility, and he just seemed like a really cool dude. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna go say Scuba Sada Baby, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead.
I say that's crazy. I'm gonna say that's crazy. Since that's your opinion, we're gonna give you a ding.
You can have
that one.
You can have that to yourself.
That might have been the hardest decision or like the hardest round that y'all like came up, because like I really can't choose. Like I saw like a post where they like said like name like the top 5 like rappers like in the city, and like they're like in my top 5 like right now.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, no,
we got one more.
We got a bonus.
Hold on. Okay, let's go.
You got the bonus round.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
All right, man. This one is hard.
Okay.
This is a city card. It's no right or wrong answer, but it's like,
okay,
who you gonna do? Because they both
right.
influential, crazy.
Right.
We got Jay Dilla.
Oh, okay.
Or Doughboy's Cash Out.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead, bro. all respect to the OGs, man. Jay Dilla, by far.
I feel it. I felt that one coming.
It's
I
313
didn't.
day.
I didn't feel that one coming because I remember being in the stand just hearing Dope Boys like on the CD. Like,
Bro. Like,
I ain't
Ho,
never heard
rock
Dilla.
ice,
bro,
a dog ho.
I think what like the thing for me is like just knowing all the people that were influenced by Jay Dilla that I like.
Yeah.
Like that shit was crazy. I remember like being in the studio with Nick Speed and we was like watching a video and like Jay Dilla just like do his thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is his just natural ability to just like put like the drums like in the right pocket and like he didn't quantize shit, which is like
Yeah, it was just crazy.
ridiculous to me. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say Jay Dilla, man.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Rest in peace, Jay Dilla, man. That was good. I like that. That was fun. Y'all went crazy on the
Food on it.
yeah.
We
Had
did go
to.
crazy.
We had to.
Yes, sir.
Happy 313 day. Well, by the time this drops, it won't be 313 day, but
But
you
still
know, it's
still
it'll
happy
be in your
313
hearts.
day. Happy 313 day every day because Detroit influences a lot of the culture that y'all see now. So,
Yes.
you know, with that said, every day is 313 day. And also, NBA, stop putting Cade Cunningham number 2 in these rookie polls for rookie of the year. This man is
Yeah.
rookie of
Yeah,
the
he for
year.
sure number
He is for
one.
sure rookie of the year.
Y'all
He's
don't
one of the
want
best players in the league already.
if y'all don't like Detroit sports teams, just say that. Just say that. Just
Yeah.
say that so we can all at least sleep peacefully knowing the truth that you don't fuck with us. You don't fuck with our teams at all. Y'all get it off
And
with
we
the
know that.
Lions because it's easy to get it off with the Lions. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch hockey, so I don't know what y'all say about those teams. But I see how y'all do basketball. I see how y'all do football. Stop it.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the playoffs next year for sure.
Cade Cunningham is the future of Detroit basketball. This nigga is rookie of the fucking year. This nigga is balling out as a rookie. I don't care about Evan Mobley. I don't care about Scotty Barnes.
Number one, like K.
Yeah, we need him.
Cade Cunningham. Let's go.
Take us to
Ooh. Y'all know what that means. Time to do a little smoke break on your head tops. That's where we pick 2 songs each. Yeah, play it for y'all. You know, put you on some new shit, maybe some old vibes. Hopefully you like it. It's the smoke break. All right, locators. We're not trying to get demonetized, so if you're trying to hear the smoke break on YouTube, if you're watching us, go and hit the link in the description, and you can hear the songs we picked right there. So let's get back to the location podcast.
My pick was Part of the Game by 50 Cent and NLE Chopper. You feel me? I forgot where I heard that from. Isn't that like one of the Power theme songs?
Yeah. I think it's the show about him.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And that's the theme song for that. And I thought that was a pretty good song. You know, 50, one of the greatest rappers of all time, still got it.
Yeah, he still
You
sounds
know,
good on the track.
he's
Great.
one of the old heads that accepts the new generation and works with them, you know, to try to bring them on his level. You know, like he had an elite chopper out there handling his own and all that. And so the next song I picked was Bronx Baby by Smokey Margella. You know, one of my favorite artists. I've been listening to Smokey Margella since like 2014, since he was a real jit. So hearing him progress like that, and then, you know, the beat was produced by Tyreek from Power, so it's like even more colder.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
hard.
even more crispier. So, you know, I had to get it back to New York today.
My picks today was Like This by Park want to say Park High Gin. Eddie put me onto that. Shout out to Eddie. Tear it down, going crazy. I see you out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie put me onto that. Co-song, good vibe. I noticed there was a lot of like different vibes this week with the smoke break. But yeah, like this, and then Woods by Mac Miller on his last album Circles. Love that album with all my heart and soul. I could listen to that shit a billion times and never get sick of it.
I feel a great album.
Great album, great song. R.I.P. Mac.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Mac. All right, so my first pick was Palace by the Internet. It was gonna be my pick last week, but it was like a bunch of niggas on there, and I just wanted to focus on, getting our lady picks in there. But
Yeah.
like the Internet, Sid, like I just love their music. Like Steve Lacy too, Tyler. Like I feel like this album, Ego Death, like it's to me, it's like one of the greatest like albums like out there. Like I definitely gotta get it on vinyl.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely gotta get it on vinyl. And this is one of my favorite songs off that album. And then my second pick, Off the Wall by Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
And I said it earlier. This man Mike dropped Off the Wall and they didn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
And then you know what he did after that? He dropped Thriller. And
Am I tripping or am I hearing Michael Jackson right now?
oh shit. You hear it. But he dropped Off the Wall and niggas didn't fuck with him. And then he went and dropped Thriller. And that's one of the greatest albums of all time. And I say that because I was thinking about, just being artists, not just music artists, but creatives, the level of grace that we give ourselves and the level of grace that the rest of the world gives us sometimes isn't always the same. People expect artists to produce something, create something, put it out, and then immediately follow it up with something else, or they'd expect them to produce it and create something and it's like the best shit ever. Now looking back, Off the Wall is not a bad album, so I don't understand why people weren't fucking with him. I mean, I'll have to be around during that time to really get it, but the main thing is just to keep going and just to keep progressing no matter what. And so, like I said, he dropped this, people didn't fuck with him. It's still classics on there, like Rock With You is on there.
Off the Wall was a great album, but it was sounding too much like what was already out. That's why they didn't fuck with him like that.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So he had to
switch
turn up
it up.
Quincy Jones. He was like
Mhm.
Quincy Jones, like, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I definitely feel that. And it takes time to be great. It takes time to be, if you're in this for the long haul, it takes time to really be something and do something great. So those are my picks. And with that said, man, we episode 11. I don't even think I talked about what episode number this was in the beginning. I think we just got into this episode 11. We passed the 10s now. We passed the 10s.
Yeah, we here.
We heading towards 20 now.
I was about to say we 9 away from 20.
Towards 30, 40. We really getting deep in these episodes. So
yeah.
But we appreciate the listeners and now the viewers supporting and watching us and listening to us. And we just enjoy bringing this podcast to y'all every week. So let me ask y'all, man, what's the next location? What y'all got going on next?
Shit, man, just working and just growing, getting better, becoming better people.
Yeah.
And living life to the fullest.
Every day.
That's my next location.
Yeah. I'm honestly, just working, man. Just trying to get new perspectives in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been watching like these mental health videos on YouTube that my wife showed me, and like these like these little therapeutic YouTube videos and everything, and just getting the perception of how to be better in the moment, and I'm just learning how to do that. I'm learning how to really take care of myself better mentally, and to just have a clearer mind space in my head. So that's really what I'm trying to do. I say take it day by day, but really we gotta take it second by second. Sometimes. So sometimes you gotta turn it up a notch.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm on.
yeah, that's dope.
Welcome to Groovy Zone.
And that's probably one of the hardest things to do sometimes is just being in the moment. We're so focused on, like you said, the day, but sometimes we got to break it down into moments and seconds and minutes.
Yeah.
I'll say for me, next location is definitely finishing and getting this apartment together.
Yeah.
Good thing is we got majority of this stuff out. We just got a few things left in the old spot. I've been on my handyman shit. Spackling holes in the wall.
Got the tools.
Got the
Flex the
tools.
builder.
Hey, on some real shit. I remember like watching like them commercials where they'd be like, "Oh, the perfect gift for your dad or the perfect gift for the man in your life is and it'd be like a toolbox." Like some shit. And I'd be like, why do people just like
want a toolbox?
Why do people just want to give niggas like toolboxes and just like shit? But I get it. Like niggas gotta build shit. Like sometimes you gotta build some shit.
Yeah. Facts.
I had to build a whole dresser before.
Especially if you got a girl or you got some kids.
Yeah.
They're
looking at you.
They like, can you put
some tools? There's some tools in that box. They're gonna look at you. They're like, all right, this your job.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta get out there and you gotta build some shit. So I'm just trying to help Brie get everything situated here and just enjoy this space. There's a lot more space. There's a new energy, and we both definitely feeling it. So I'm just excited.
Episode 11, man.
Thank
y'all. Thank you guys for watching, listening, tuning in, engaging. We love you guys. Yeah, man. Episode 11. On to the next location, guys.
On to the next location.